After a short breakfast on the campsite and a beach walk with the pooches under a great blue sky, we drove north. Our first stop was Pantai Kemasik. It had been listed one of the most scenic beaches in the world years ago on a photography magazine. I saw it 8 years ago and I wasn't impressed at the time. Today, it is quite dirty. Once again, the first sad things you see is a sign, no dogs. On the other hand, rubbish are very welcome all around, including the remains of the firecrackers from the night before. Next, we pass by Donggung with its fishing boat under the bridge. It was not easy to find a restaurant for lunch, but we eventually went to restaurant Kowloon in Dogun for Chinese food and the dogs were welcome. After, we drove along the coast road through the Malay kampongs. Our next target was Bukit Keluang. Originally we had planned to climb it, but some said there is no maintenance on the path and they're a bit dangerous. So we just went walking around the rock, keeping in mind that we had 2 dogs with us. I have to admit that I was really tired after the difficult previous night. I was not ready for another one. The area has many hotels and resorts. I took a chance, knowing that it was very unlikely, going to 2 of them asking if we could check in with the dogs. The first one didn't accept as expected, and he told me not to bother. But amazingly, the very kind receptionist of the second one said there was no other guest and that we could stay. Incredible, isn't it? The 4 of us had a good night of sleep. The sky was very cloudy the next morning, and we were glad that we had not tried to climb the hill for sunrise. After a stroll on the beach, we just drove back home, first through the forest, before stopping at the Gilmar Metal Bridge and Titiwangsa rest stop on top of the mountain of the same name. There were a lot of roadworks and sections were in very poor condition on the East-West Highway, Route 4. Same as the day before, we found a Chinese restaurant, Wu Jia, for lunch in Garrick, also pet-friendly. So, our east journey was short, much shorter than planned, but it is not an easy place to go around with dogs for sure. Next, we will explore Penang State Perlis, possibly return to Kedah and Belum. Thanks for following us. Till next time.